So now I still have one die here that I can't really do anything with at the moment. So at the end of your turn, or at the what seems to be the end of my turn, I can actually get one free reroll. So I'm going to reroll that, which gives me a little rocket ship, so I can send another ship up into my one of the planets. And I think what I would like to do, I want to see what I can do with this one. And that is the end of my turn. Now we do our Rogue Galaxy's turn. Rogue Galaxy is at the beginning level, which is 5. So I will do 5 dice instead. Now instead of rolling them all at once, so I don't have to make too many decisions of what to do and kind of potentially work things to my own advantage, I make sure that I roll them one at a time and take each action in turn. So I will start with this one. And we have culture. So with the culture, what is going to happen is we will start here, and since he has 1, 2, 3, 4 in the home base, which is where culture and energy both count, we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, which is not good. Getting to the top of that is not a positive thing. Oh, here we have a spaceship, a rocket. And basically what happens is the rocket ship, when the rogue player gets a rocket ship, he always goes into orbit, and he always goes in order of availability. So first available is this one. So he will take off, rogue will take off and land there. Another rocket ship. So rocket ship taking off and landing there. All right. Now, this is another one that's a little bit different. He's rolled economy. Economy allows you to move your orbit. Whenever the rogue player, the rogue planet rolls an economy or a diplomacy, all of the rocket ships that can move do move. So since I got an economy, this one is an economy to go around, this one is an economy to move around. Now, another feature of this game is that you can follow an action that is done by another player. So in this case, since the rogue is the only player, I'm going to take mine, I'm going to spend 1 culture to follow the action of this economy, and I will do the same thing and move along the orbit path there. And we have 1 more die to roll, which is colony. When the rogue gets a colony, you have to do this action. In this case, at this level, the action is you lose 1 energy. So I will go back 1 energy, and that is the end of rogue player's turn. So we come around. Since I have moved up, I got 4 last time. Since I have moved up, I now get 5 dice to roll. And we shall see what happens here. Since I have an economy, I'm going to move up 1. And then I believe I am going to collect 1 energy for being in orbit of that planet. And I can't really do anything with any of this other stuff, so I'm going to use my free reroll. Rocket. Now, I could, if I wanted to, take a rocket from one place and send it to another place. That, however, isn't really going to benefit me here, but it is an option. I could take from here and then stand here to advance a ship, and I could advance that one if I wanted to, because that's this planet's power. But I really don't want to move anywhere, and I can't use my colony to build up because I do not have 3 of either energy or cultures. But what I can do is I can spend 1 energy in order to re-roll again. So after your free roll, re-roll, you can actually spend energy to roll again. And this works out much more to my advantage. So I will use my economy. That moves me up 1. I am at the end, so blue player, his rocket goes back. This one goes here, and I gain this ability. I can spend 1 energy to acquire 2 culture. As soon as a card, one of the planets becomes used, you immediately will draw another card. This one is a 1-pointer, so apparently there are 1-pointers, and you regress an enemy ship by 1 diplomacy. So that could become useful at some point in time, but at the moment it is not. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. Since I got my little guy here, I'm going to take off, and I am going to put this one I think I want to do this one on here. And this one I can't use, and I'm not planning on re-rolling here this time, so that one will go to waste, and we will make it Rogue Galaxies' turn. So, one at a time again. He has diplomacy, so he's not having anything on diplomacy that gets diplomacy, so that roll does nothing. Yay! Energy. He has 1, 2, 3. 3 of them that are on energy, so he will get 1, 2, 3 energy here. Economy. He does have something on that can use the economy, so that gets used. I do not have any culture available to me, so I cannot follow that. Although I could, I probably would, because get me a little further up that track. Colony, you lose 1 energy. Yep. So I am down to no energy, no culture. Have culture, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that puts him at the max on his track here. So we're going to pull that off, and it says that when he reaches the top here with culture, he gets to do 3 more actions. So we'll pull off 3 of these dice and re-roll them for him. Diplomacy. Oops, that's me. He does not have anything for diplomacy. Energy. He has 1, 2, 3 in energy. So 1, 2, 3. So he is now maxed out, and we will have to resolve that here in a moment. And culture. Culture is already maxed out. I'm not exactly sure the official rule on this. If I start over again and I just can't get to the top again and redo that action, or if it becomes nothing, I may have to consult the guide and look for that one here in a moment. In the meantime, I'm going to resolve this that has reached the top, the energy that has reached the top. And when the energy reaches the top, you upgrade your galaxy. So we move this up one. He still gets 5 dice, but he now has a victory point. And whenever we roll the colony die, it will cause us to lose 1 culture, which is clearly hard for me to collect anyway. And that finally ends the turn. All right. Ooh, culture. Do I collect culture? I collect culture. Yay! I like collecting culture. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I will collect 1, 2 culture. 1, 2. And I will move 2 diplomacy. 1, 2. And then I can't take off anywhere, so I'm just going to do a free reroll here, which gets me more diplomacy. Yay. Rogue Galaxy. Culture. 1, 2, 3, 4. This that causes me to lose a culture. No more of that. It's hard enough for me to get culture. Energy gets 1, 2, 3 energy. 1, 2, 3. Economy. Moving up 1 on that one. And economy. Moving up 1 on that one. So, fairly unscathed there. Alright, I'm going to set this off to the side because there's not much I can do with that at the moment. And then I'm going to look at what I've got here. Can't get any culture. I could use some energy. But I think what I really want to do is I really want to try to level up my my empire, upgrade my empire here. So I need to find a way to get 3 of something. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and get an energy. I'm going to use these 2 to move this up 1, 2. And I'm going to roll both of these. Okay, well that kind of worked. I will use my diplomacy to go up 1, so I am now at 7, 8, 9, 10 victory points, again trying to get to 21, and I have these special abilities that I can use now. And then my last, oh, I've got to replace that. Energy. And then my last one, I can take off. So we are going to land here on the culture 1, because if I can get 2 culture, if I can roll 1 culture, I can maybe get there a little bit faster and try to upgrade my empire. Alright, so we got rogue galaxy with some diplomacy, but has nothing on diplomacy. In fact, all of these only take economy at the moment. And then we have rocket ship. So and we have economy. So these each move up one. And I don't think I'm going to use my follow. Taking off. And energy. So he gets 1, 2 energy. 1, 2, just under. Yay. I'm okay with this. Actually, a fairly good spot.